Biafrans, as we are marching forward, we are progressing. So, as you are coming up, put your hands in the share button that we should analyze some things strengthening us today. It's olden days they say that ihe okenye na ọdụfụ na nwata rie elu na ọma afụ ya. But in our own time, ihe nwata na ọdụfụ okenye rigodo elu mountain na ọma afụ ya. The political solution and the command and control is speaking very loud now in the life of Biafrans. Before P2B comes out, all of us, we are clamoring for Nnamdi Kanu. Then suddenly, P2B came. How did they plan all this thing? It started from Soludo, political solution, and the command and control. What gave birth to autopilot? Those people who see tomorrow. Those people who see tomorrow. Those people who see what will happen gave birth to autopilot. Those people who said, how are you accepting political solution when you know that the P2B who gave you the idea of political solution killed Biafrans when he was a governor, and nobody ever called him for justice? How can you accept political solution when you know that Hope Uzodimma is one of the people being made as leaders of Biafra? How can you accept political solution when you know that George Obiozo is one of the elders in Igbo land that gave you the offer of political solution? How do you want me not to ask you a question when you know that Soludo, whom you people worked with before he gave you the idea of political solution, is one of the members? Today, everybody is jumping up and down, calling P2B, P2B, P2B. And I use my eyes and see some people, some of the lovers of Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them have come up, begin to attack Mbaka. But we believe that we have to obey what Nnamdi Kanu said. Do you know why? Our people have very short memory. Our people forget very fast. It is not long when Mbaka said that Buhari is the savior. Mbaka mobilized the people. They voted for Buhari with Osibanjo as a Christian. Everybody descended on Mbaka, which I also descended on him. I fought with the Adoration Ministry Enugu, telling Mbaka that you missed the road. Today, Mbaka turned back. The day Mbaka turned back, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came up immediately in an urgent announcement. He said, since Mbaka have returned, nobody should attack him again. But we have seen those people who is imposing command and control on us, attacking Mbaka. Now you people prefer the stingy man than the murderer. P2B is a murderer. P2B is the first person who killed Igbo people, who has their flag shouting for freedom under Owazurike in Masob. Owazurike did not take P2B to any court because no court can take the case, because P2B is serving the interests of one Nigeria. The emblem of Nigeria, the secret emblem of Nigeria is that emblem, Nigeria coat of arms, is what Usman Donfodio used to conquer Hausa. And this is what Fulani, Soludo and P2B want to go and defend. Coat of arms, Nigeria coat of arms is what Usman Donfodio used to dominate Hausa people. That is what he used. The meaning of Nigeria coat of arms. That is what everybody now is shouting P2B, P2B, P2B to go and defend. To defend your own conqueror. Don't you people know that immediately P2B entered there now, P2B will go there and defend that coat of arms, which Usman Donfodio used to dominate and conquer Hausa people. And with that thing, then it's an automatic visa for Fulanis to conquer Igbo people. The only place left for Fulanis to conquer is only the dot. And why did they call it the dot? Because they have removed your arms. Up to they remove Obibo in River State. When you take somebody's heart, what do you want that person to live with? Obibo. Nnamdi Kanu was crying when Wike, who is serving under the same thing which is P2B, is about to serve, which all of you who is supporting P2B today, the same thing Wike went to Obibo and began to kill the heart of Igbo people, which made Nnamdi Kanu to begin to go and look for the key, another key to open Biafra. And all of you are here shouting P2B. You forgot that Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Why are you not talking again? Because you imposed command and control when we want to ask you different hard questions and the top questions under political solution. If you don't know what political solution is all about, then you ask people. They will tell you what is inside the package of political solution. Because you cannot just impose a law which you don't know the outcome. The outcome of political solution is automatically why you people should force people, command and control. And when they force you, you command and they control you, then you get amnesty. So P2B, whom you people is crying today to give you to become president, the only thing P2B can give you is amnesty. And there is nothing in this life that can ever make P2B to become president of Nigeria. It is impossible. The possibility is not there. The possibility of P2B becoming president of Nigeria is 0.001% for P2B to become president. And now let us give you a little digestion on P2B. You who is supporting P2B to become president, you have automatically putting Nnamdi Kanu in jail until 2023, when P2B may win. Under 0.001% he has. Then P2B will then become president. You know? Yeah. 1%. 99% is Fulani. Then this 1% that left for P2B, let us assume that P2B will win. It means that you people have automatically crossed your heart that that Nnamdi Kanu will remain in DSX dungeon until 2023. Now, P2B will then become president. When P2B become president, P2B need 3 to 4 months to go inside Asorok and sit in the seat where Buhari is sitting. And before he can be able to obtain power that will give him that audacity to remove Nnamdi Kanu, he need not less than 1 year to change the cabinet, to change the red chambers, the people who will vote for him to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He need not less than 1 year. P2B might be there for 4 years. He will not remove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But you have a very simple solution how you can be free to serve under Nnamdi Kanu, which you, all of us, have cried for. Anybody who is supporting P2B is completely against Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody who is supporting P2B is completely against Simon Ekpa. Anybody who is supporting P2B is completely against Biafran freedom. Because P2B cannot give you Biafra. Then, if if Peter Obi want to become the president, or president, just for him to be president, the easiest thing Peter Obi could do is to come out and say that he want to become the president of Biafra. You will see all these our celebrities, all those music singers, all those people who say that they have closed their office, they will be forced to vote him. They will be forced to circulate this information. Then Peter Obi will become president of Biafra if he want to have that title called president. If Peter Obi want to have that title called president, it is easy for Peter Obi to become Biafran president than to become Nigerian president. Very, very easy for him. Peter Obi have express way to become Biafran first president after Ojukwu than to become Nigerian president. People who doesn't reason will say shame. People who doesn't reason deep will say mad people everywhere. People who doesn't reason deep will say oh there. But ask yourself a very simple question. On what ground are you standing to change the Nigerian constitution? Do you people really think before you impose law on some people? All those people who imposed command and control on IPOBs, where are them today? These are the kind of questions you ask yourself. Where are them today? They cannot talk because okenye ruala ezioku agwya nono. Once an elderly man do some of these hicky things, truth will depart out of his life, out of his mouth. That is simple. But why is it difficult for Igbo people to know what they want? Since the amalgamation of 1914, Igbo people have chance more than 100 years to say, let us speak in one voice. Since the amalgamation of 1914, why is it they give Nigeria 100 years of experiment before Nnamdi Kanu came out and began to shout? It is for Igbo people to know how to speak in one voice. And Nigeria expired in 2014. In 2014, Nigeria expired. Now Nnamdi Kanu carry another agitation. Why is it that it's very hard for Igbo people to have someone who will speak for them? If you go back to Bible, you will see when Israelites were crying for God to give them king, someone who can speak for them. This thing we are passing on today, Israeli people has passed the same. Israelites has been living this kind of confused life. Igbo people is living today. They have been living like this. Then they started crying for king. Then God gave them king in the name of Saul. What is the offense of Saul? Saul was a very good king. What was his offense? Obey is better than sacrifice. The same thing Igbo people has been crying since the amalgamation of 1914. Later, Ojukwu came up as a leader. Then Igbo people knew that they need someone who can speak for them. Then they followed Ojukwu to get this freedom, this light called Biafra. They fought them tooth and nail, the same saboteurs, in the name of Zeke and every other one following him. Since that time, Owazirike tried his own. No way, it doesn't function. Then Igbo people begin to cry for leader. In the mouth of Obigwe, nna anyị onye ndu, ọ bụghị onye ọchịchị, ụmụ gị chọrọ ndị ndu, ọ bụghị ndị ọchịchị. Then God sent Nnamdi Kanu to Igbo people who can speak, because Igbo people want to hear from one person. Nobody can speak to Igbo people. Now, they found out now that Igbo people are ready to listen to one person. Then they teamed up with the same people who herited with Zeke. And they sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Since that time, what do we hear? Political solution. command and control. Soludo. Now, nobody is fighting Soludo. You see, since this last week now, Soludo is not in the topic again. Soludo has been defeated. Now it's Peter Obi. Peter Obi and Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa has given option to Peter Obi. Peter Obi, come and tell us why we should vote for you. Are you telling me that Peter Obi has not heard that message? If Peter Obi believes in equity, justice, and fairness, why can't he answer to that call, which Simon Ekpa called him? Because the speaker of Biafra of today is Simon Ekpa. The other people who impose command and control and the political solution, have you ever heard them one day come and tell us why we should vote for Peter Obi or why we should not vote? Have they given any announcement? No, is the answer. They have not come and give people guideline. That is why we need a leader. And our leader is in DSS dungeon. He cannot take decision. And any decision he will take from that place is under duress. Now, Simon Ekpa took information from him because Biafra is a spirit. He went inside this DSA dungeon and take information from Nnamdi Kanu. You people don't know how this thing functions. That is why we have to tell you. Then, Simon Ekpa now become the speaker of Biafra because Joshua, when Moses was not there, Joshua began to lead Israelites. Because Igbo people need someone who they can speak to. Igbo people need someone who can speak for them. When the amalgamation started, when the slave masters came, what happened? They were looking for people, for someone in Igbo land, whom they can hand the future of Igbo people. They found out that Igbo people don't have leader. Everybody is a king in his own family. Then we see a different kind of engines and also. It is very difficult to penetrate inside them. But when you go to Yoruba, you will see the Oba of Yoruba. When you go to Hausa land, you will see their emir. They say, no, we don't see anybody in Igbo land. All of them are king. Igbo Enweze. This thing they used to hear, Igbo Enweze. Igbo Enweze means that everybody that is Igbo person is a king of his own. And anybody who doesn't have leader who speak for you, it is very, very easy to conquer you. It is very, very easy for enemies to destroy you. When they found out that Igbo people have no leader, they begin to cut Obi Igbo away. They begin to cut Calabar away. They begin to cut Akwa Ibom away. They begin to cut Igodomigodo away. They begin to cut Bayelsa away. They begin to cut all those people away. And it remained the dot because they don't have someone who can speak for them. They don't have someone. When the colonial masters came, they looked for people. Who is your leader? We want to speak to your leader so we can hand you over. You can hand you over. Igbo people have nobody who speak for them. The same thing Igbo people are crying today, that they need a leader who can speak for them. Nnamdi Kanu came up. Everybody was hearing from Nnamdi Kanu. The same people who attacked Nnamdi Kanu, who attacked Mbaka that time, which I am one of them. I have more than 10 videos where I was channeling to Mbaka. Mbaka turned back. Nigeria cannot help you. Mbaka later returned. When Mbaka returned, Nnamdi Kanu gave order. He said, nobody, if you are a lover of this freedom, do not attack Mbaka. Now, Bishop Onaga, who pregnanted a woman and has a baby, out of Catholic law, out of Catholic rules and regulation, from Vatican, where Cardinal Arinze is sitting, Bishop Onaga now took Mbaka as his fighting ground. Injustice is speaking loud. Who authorized Bishop Onaga to sanction Mbaka? And what come out of it? What is the secret thing that happened? Bishop Onaga is one Nigeria. Bishop Onaga is against IPOB. Bishop Onaga is against the freedom of Igbo people. Bishop Onaga is against the freedom of Biafrans. Bishop Onaga is in support of the killings, raping, mayhems happening in Igbo land. Bishop Onaga is in support of all the killings going on in Igbo land. That is why Bishop Onaga said, why sanctioned Mbaka. We knew when it happened, when Bishop Onaga kidnapped Mbaka before. When adoration ministry members came up in Enugu and the protest, Mbaka came out. He said, no, it has not been like that. Now he is here. It is the same Bishop Onaga. The same Bishop Onaga which Samuel Neba is trying to reveal to everybody, one of the Fulani agents in Christendom. One of the Fulani agents in Christendom is Bishop Onaga. And we came to understand it because we are compiling history. Why Biafran Bible is reloading. Sometimes I come up, I will make video because we are loading Biafran Bible very, very fast. All these things you see, we appear in Biafran Bible. The way you read the Bible of Israelites, that is the way you will read Biafran Bible. And you will see Bishop Onaga. You will see what he is doing with Mbaka. You will also see when Mbaka was with one Nigeria, when he said that Buhari is the Messiah. And you will also see when Mbaka made U-turn. And you will also see when Nnamdi Kanu gave order to every lover of freedom that you should not attack Mbaka again. But you will also see the names of all the people who is fighting Mbaka today, who is calling Mbaka fake. All the people who came up and begin to attack Mbaka, we see all of you. All the people who came up and begin to attack Simon Ekpa, we are seeing all of you. One time, your name will appear in Biafran Bible. So one time in future, our future generation will read your name the way you castigated Simon Ekpa. It will also appear in Biafran Bible when Sowore, the Sahara Report, is tagging all the atrocities happening in Biafran land against IPOB, Eastern Security Network, and the Simon Ekpa. Why Sowore knew when Fulanis imported ammunition and circulate all the ammunition across Nigeria. And today, Sowore see it with his own eyes when they are making use of those ammunition. Sowore, who is serving under Fulani conquest, is now tagging every atrocity against Eastern Security Network created by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to protect you who is attacking Simon Ekpa and Mbaka today, trying to vote P2B in power. Which of you can ever believe that Soludo will be killing his own people? Upon all intelligence, upon all his intelligence, all the people serving under Fulani conquest. And all these things are the things that come out from political solution and the command and control. When you come inside command and control, you will see all these things happening. Because when command and control was pushed on them, they say they have no option than to begin to do this pick point, this point and kill they are doing today. This point and kill you see them doing today. They go on, they will point one Eastern Security Network who asks you, why are you attacking Simon Ekpa? Point and kill. They will point him, they will kill him. Killing your own brothers, killing your gallant soldiers, killing those people who will protect you. All in the name of command and control and the political solution. And you are, one way and another, serving the interests of Fulani conquest than serving the interests of Nnamdi Kanu, who call us up. I told you people, Biafra is a spirit, and there is no way you can understand the spirit of Biafra when you don't have the idea of politics, when you don't have the idea of religion, when you don't even know what culture and the tradition is all about. There is no way you will understand how to follow the spirit called Biafra. Biafra is a mighty spirit, and the whole world never really know the real thing. that pattern Biafra. Biafra is light, is a beacon, all to in the name of progress. Why is it that Europeans are not fully in support? They said that they cannot support Igbo people because they are too creative. They are afraid that Igbo people will finally enslave them. When Biafran War was going on, what did Queen Elizabeth do? Queen Elizabeth ran to Russia. Queen Elizabeth ran to France. Queen Elizabeth ran to Spain. Queen Elizabeth ran to all the powers of this world. He said, do not support these people, because if you support them, their children will enslave their own children. They will come on revenge. This is the only reason why the world is keeping silent on Igbo people. But it is worst when they allow the Fulanis to take over, because Igbo man, as long as I know, Igbo man is the only people that give life value. But Fulanis have using money to deceive a lot of you. And some of Fulanis that speak Igbo in Igbo land are now patrolling themselves, speaking Igbo, using that Igbo language, committing atrocity in our own land. And it is in the record when the emir of Owerri, the guy who said that his own fathers came in Owerri, I think in Bise, he said they came there in 17 something, and they participated in some culture in Mbise in 18 something. And these people, some people who is born 200 years ago, more than 100 and something years ago, these people already have great-great-grandfather in that place. Then tell me why you will go back and check all those people functioning in the authority in Igbo land. Tell me if these people are not Fulani genetic. Who can tell me that George Obiozo is not with Fulani genetic? Who can tell me that Hope Uzodimma is not having Fulani genetic in Owerri? Where you see Fulani people, they have been there for more than 200 years. They have their great-grandfathers. They have population who speak real dialect, participate in Igbo culture. And a reasonable Igbo person can never kill and take somebody's life. Igbo person doesn't kill. We don't know Igbo people are those who kill and take lives of people. Igbo people believe in the law of euthanasia. Are you getting it? What is happening? I said the life of Igbo people is upside down. There is no way you will know how to straighten it until you accept that your life is upside down. Every one of you loved Nnamdi Kanu suddenly. Those people who hated Nnamdi Kanu before his rendition, where are them? This is the question I used to ask every now and then. You can see them easily, the same people who is fighting Simon Ekpa today. These are the people who has been fighting Nnamdi Kanu. And the one other thing I have come to find out is this. That time Nnamdi Kanu was here preaching, a lot of people are attacking Nnamdi Kanu with a fake account. And in present, they will tell Nnamdi Kanu, yes, we love you. But with a fake account, they are attacking Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing is happening today because I am in this war front. I have seen a lot of people with a fake account who is attacking Simon Ekpa. But when you meet them face to face, they will say, oh, I know that Simon is doing a great job. These are the real infiltrators. The real infiltrators are the people who imposed command and control and the political solution to your life. These are the real dangerous infiltrators. Because there is no way you will not study political solution, command and control. There's no way you will not study this law, knowing what is inside the package before imposing it on people. If you don't have idea of politics, you will never know what Biafra is all about. Why do I respect Simon Ekpa a lot? Even some people have come up to attack me. That anytime I want to talk, I will speak about Simon Ekpa. Yes, Simon Ekpa is the speaker of Biafra as at this moment. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. So I have to direct every of my message to Simon Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu. That is how I must direct it, so that my teaching will have a meaning. Why do I respect Simon Ekpa so much? Simon Ekpa has the idea of politics. Simon Ekpa has the idea of religion. Simon Ekpa has the idea of culture and the tradition. That's why I respect him. Because whatever he is doing, he will first of all let you know na Ojiogu jidofo. Nwoke jiofo, nwanyi jiofo, manofo monye jiye. And one thing we have come across after we have traveled almost all over this world, we came back to Igbo culture. The one thing I have been able to come across that is more powerful than any other thing, I have finally come out and understand that Ogu is more stronger than Ofo. Ogu, but this is Yoku nke na anononum today. And anybody who is afraid of people who is sending any kind of negative things in the air, one Nejidogu, Jidofo, anything they send to you through air will never work. Only be careful of what you eat. Because some of those people who imposed command and control and the political solution said that they are now working inside their pocket with the Inshinaja, poison, to poison anybody who will speak the truth. It is in the record. It is in the record that they are traveling both in Holland, in Finland, in different countries all over the world. They are traveling, trying to poison anybody who supports Simon Ekpa, who said, do you really know what political solution is all about? If you don't know what political solution is all about and why they give you command and the control, it is just because Soludo has been able to deceive them. Soludo imposed them and they mobilized them. He said the only thing you can do is command them, control them, then we can be able to vote for Peter Obi. And when we vote for Peter Obi will then begin to pay the debt which Buhari and the Fulanis have gathered all over the world. Peter Obi will then come and begin to service the debt. And all the economy which Peter Obi have studied in this life will just end up servicing debt, because 4 years or 8 years can never be enough for Peter Obi to service the debt or paying the debt. Peter Obi going there as a president is just dead on arrival. Peter Obi is going there to waste his time. Under 0.001% is what Peter Obi has. And if you people listen to Simon Ekpa and you said you are not going to vote, what is happening? The world will bring code of conduct. This zone did not participate in the election. This zone did not participate in the election. Then the world will then come and they say, why is it that these people did not participate in the election? You said utter darkness. Or if not because of autopilot, Kingsley, if not because of autopilot, you will not be functioning in Facebook today. Simon Ekpa has been able to bring the secret document of Lord Lugard, what he discovered about Fulanis. Kingsley, are you getting it? You are using fake account. There is no way one can spend his time to educate someone like you, because if I meet you on the street, you will tell me, oh, you are doing a great job. But with the fake account, you say we are talking nonsense. But the autopilot leader now, speaker of Biafrans, he bring the secret document that is holding you as a Nigerian, why you are using Biafran flag. challenging autopiloters, the critical thinkers. If not autopiloters, you will not learn anything. Autopiloters are the people who went back to book. Are you getting it? Autopiloters are the people who went back to book. You understand? And as we went back to book, we found out that this is Pope John Paul. Are you getting it? You see how volume the book has? Because autopiloters, we went back to book. Before we tell you people that autopiloters are not joking to rest in Biafran restoration, it is because Nnamdi Kanu has given us the key. He said, go back to book. As we go back to book, and as we return back to book, we found out that African people has been able to produce 3 popes that rule Vatican City. 3 popes from Africa has ruled Vatican City. And this from Pope John Paul you see here, you will see the reason why Cardinal Arinze, why they refuse to give Cardinal Arinze Pope. You, Kingsley, who is talking, can you tell me the reason Cardinal Arinze did not become the Pope of the world before Ratzinger? Before Ratzinger? You don't know. Because you people, the only thing you know is only to write nonsense. Come to autopilot, you learn, because we have come to give you what you don't have. Simon Eber is revealing it politically. And inside this book now, you will see that 377 popes have ruled this world as a Vatican. And from there, you will see why Bishop Onaga is messing up. From there, you will see why Pentecostal church came out. From there, you will see why Methodist church came out. From there, you will see how all this division came out of this world. Are you getting it? Because when we are talking, we give you evidences, facts, and figures. We don't come here to waste time. We educate the people who need education. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Have you ever known that African has produced 3 popes? You don't know. So this is autopiloters. We dig history. We know culture. We know religion. We know politics, and we know tradition. Are you getting it? Before you come to fight for Biafra, you have to come up with something. And you, who is imposing command and control on people, the simple meaning of Biafra is come and join. And as you are coming, you are allowed to come with your own idea. That's why when we tell these people who say that they want to defend structure, I told them, if you want to defend structure, try to create an avenue to those people who is coming to build the structure. They did not, their capacity is not enough to capture the parable. You are defending structure. You are not a member of social media warrior. You don't broadcast. You are hiding yourself under fake account. You use fake name. You use fake picture. But you are coordinator. You are provost. You are secretary. You are treasurer. You are the friends of coordinator. Everything you use to fight for freedom is fake. But we, Simon Eber, autopiloters, we came. We show our face. We begin to tell people what we know and what we think. If you think that what I am telling you here is not right, correct me. I am not cursing you. If you write me nonsense here, no problem. But before you write me nonsense, indicate where I did not make sense. Then correct me there. The only thing I cannot do is to be afraid of making mistake. I can never be afraid of making mistake in my life. Rather, I am willing to take correction whenever error is being dictated in anything I do. That is where command and control and the structure defenders made mistake. I told them, if you want to defend structure, allow other people that come with idea, because Biafra means come and join. Biafra, simple meaning of Biafra. Not just like they ask you, what is the meaning of English? The meaning of English language is a language of England people. What is the meaning of Biafra? Biafra means come and join. That is simple meaning of. And when you are coming to Biafra, you come with your idea. And that is how Simon Ekpa has been able to come with his own idea. Nnamdi Kanu dictated. He said, man, this guy is coming with idea of new dimension. Let us listen to him. Because he is now coming with idea of new dimension. Are you getting it? Because Biafra means come and join. Come and join. That is Biafra. And when you come, we expect you to come with something. Biafra is a collective effort. Simple meaning of Biafra. Collective effort. Collective ideas. Come and join. Bring your idea. Let me bring my own. Until we make something out of nothing. That is simple meaning of Biafra. But some people, where is him again? Have he run away? Where is Emmanuel Nwankwo? Where are them? All those people who have been attacking us, they are no more. Come and they attack. But when you attack, bring something out. Bring something. Tell us something. But when you will also understand, because I am pinpointing everything. All those people who imposed political solution to us, command and control to us, did you see them with any idea? Did you see them with any solution? No is the answer. What do you see them doing? They go on criticizing Simon Ekpa. These people has not been able to bring out one document, one secret document of England who enslaved you. These people have not been able to provide one single document from Fulani people. These people have not been able to provide one single document that will give those who doesn't know ideology on how to get freedom. What do you see them doing? They go on digging anywhere Simon Ekpa might do something they call mistongue. You know, do you know where I respect these people? I'm telling you, I respect them. You see the other one in Vienna, in Austria. He don't have name. I know him face to face. I know him face to face. You understand? But he is a very intelligent person. Let me tell you. But do you see that picture, that program which Simon Ekpa did with Ejiro? Where Simon Ekpa do something they call slip of tongue. 1 hour something program. Where Simon Ekpa is telling Ejiro, did you believe that Nnamdi Kanu is having Biafra inside DSS dungeon? Ejiro said yes. Simon Ekpa asked Ejiro again, did you think that Nnamdi Kanu is with Biafra in DSS dungeon? Ejiro said yes. He said, if you believe this thing, let us concentrate and do anything to bring Nnamdi Kanu out. Let us not be distracted that he don't want to lose his eyes on the ball. These people who is criticizing Simon Ekpa did not see this thing. What did they see? Where Simon Ekpa had slip of tongue, he said, Biafra is dead. Just like they will copy this one now. Biafra is dead. They will copy it now and they send to people that Nwabiko have said that Biafra is dead. These people on 1 hour something program, something that doesn't have up to 0.001 second. This is what these people went and dig out. That is when I remove cap for these people. Criminals in the highest order. If you are trying to be free, not even to love Simon Ekpa, just trying to be free from your memory, trying to strengthen your IQ, go and watch that video. Spend your time. It's only 1 hour program. You will see everything Simon Ekpa has been telling Ejiro. Ejiro said, Simon, thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. You have liberated me. You have freed my mind. But the only thing I wanted you to do is to go and attack that woman. Simon said, it is not in his own duty to attack that woman. Let her Are you getting it? This is not the thing. Let us focus on the ball. These people who criticized Simon Ekpa did not hear all those things. But out of 1 hour something program, what they were able to dig out was where Simon have slip of tongue. After Simon get confused of every accusation, they call him a Beliman, they call him Onyoshi, they call him 419, they call him working for Nigeria. He said this thing doesn't even care. He don't even care about all these things. What he care, he don't want to miss his eye on the ball because Nnamdi Kanu is with Biafra. Otana, let me say this phone no the now. Example, this is on Nnamdi Kanu's way Jiri Biafra. Jiri anoni me DSA dungeon. The day Biafra ya potable, Nnamdi Kanu yejikwe Biafra na aka like this. Otana we pota. And what is Simon Ekpa fighting for? Simon is fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to bring this Biafra out. Are you getting it? Nnamdi Kanu is with Biafra inside DSS dungeon. And you who is shouting for P2B today forgot that Nnamdi Kanu is with DSS, is with Biafra like this. Ota now, paper no now, this thing no now. As an example for misinterpretations. This is how Nnamdi Kanu's way Jiri Biafra no name. And that's why Simon become disciple. This disciple, which you see happening today, it was 2018 that revelation came to me. I say, Nnamdi Kanu, the Jesus of our time. I want to give him the highest rank because Jesus Christ of Nazareth if you know him, then you will know what his name can do. When I mention that name, Jesus of our time, the same people who is fighting Simon Ekpa today, they say, why should you call somebody Nnamdi Kanu Jesus of our time? Why should you even refer his name to Jesus? But to come to Spain, go to Italy, go to Portugal, you will see people, when they give birth to them, they give them the name Jesus. But in our land, we know how mighty that name Jesus Christ is. But we are not allowed to rename our children after the Savior. That is how far they have been able to take your memory. How far they have been able to take your memory. But Europeans will give birth to their own children. They will give him Jesus. Are you getting it? But in our own land, they will tell you, no, it's the name of Savior. If it is name of Savior, rename that name. Reactivate that name. Let that name begin to function. But one good thing is that Nnamdi Kanu believe in the teaching of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Because the teaching of Jesus Christ of Nazareth is light. Is freedom. And when I gave that name, I said Nnamdi Kanu, the Jesus of our time. As Nostradamus says, a prince will rise from the bottom of the trigger which no man can stop. His army will liberate Africa. And you see, when Nnamdi Kanu was here, he after fighting for Nigerians, indigenous Nigerians woke up. He began to fight for Africa. The leaders of Africa begin to listen to him. Then they planned the attack. Didn't you people know when Nnamdi Kanu has an interview with the Punch newspaper? Didn't you people know when Nnamdi Kanu has an interview with Arise TV? That was when the whole African leaders begin to listen to him. Then, after that time, they asked him, who is here? Who is giving you security? We are history loaders. We are history loaders. Because as we are piling Biafra, by Biafran Bible, we come here, we vomit some before we get crazy. You understand? Before we get crazy. We are piling it. And as we are piling it, it's entering here. You are hearing it because black man believe in hearing. Black man doesn't go back to book. Black man believe in hearing. Nnamdi Kanu used to write letters before. Nobody have time to read. He used to do audio. Nobody see him. Then they told him, come out. We want to be seeing your face. So that people will listen. That's why Nnamdi Kanu, first of all, he recruited journalists everywhere in the world, which I am one of them. Simon Ekpa is one of them. Now, when they have that interview with Arise TV, they ask him, who is giving you security? Nnamdi Kanu said, only Chukwu Okike Abiama is the person who is giving him security. Then they went back and they studied whether it is true or not. After that interview, how long does it take before Nnamdi Kanu declared 150 days prayer? He said inside this prayer, something will happen. Now, before that time, the Arewa youth has declared counter bounty on Nnamdi Kanu. They brought out millions of dollars on Nnamdi Kanu. They declared counter bounty on Nnamdi Kanu. Then they had that interview with him. Within small time, Nnamdi Kanu was extradited to Nigeria. Are you getting it? When you want to argue with your sense. And when you want to argue, come with something. Before you call me stupid, try to give me reason why I'm stupid. Or if what I'm saying here is wrong, tell me. I cannot just join you because you have the power. You are coordinator. You are zonal coordinator with a fake account. You are HOD, you are DOS with a fake account. Then you come, you tell me, oh, do not listen to Simon Ekpa. Do not share his program. Do not even comment. I asked them, why can't I comment? They said it is because when I comment, there are things I used to comment used to go in the favor of Simon Ekpa. I say, but if it is going in the favor of Simon Ekpa, why can't we negotiate? Let us sit down and direct this thing. Unite with Simon Ekpa. Give him slots as you were asked to. Do you know one funny thing that happened? Kanu Takano, who brought that news when Nnamdi Kanu removed this information, he said, give him slot. Kanu Takano is the one who announced that. He said, give Simon Ekpa slot. Let him talk. Let us work together. Let us keep our differences apart until victory is won. Ebusianama, Ebruje Nobi. Kanu Takano, up to today, Kanu Takano has not been able to defend that message Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave to him. What do we see Kanu Takano doing? He is there, busy castigating Simon Ekpa, which Nnamdi Kanu has given order to give slot. Kanu Takano has never one day say, I told you people to give this man slot. We have never seen, or have we ever read anything? We have never read anything like that. Ndi Igbo say, njogbo afọ, oboro omenala. Njogbo afọ, when sin, begin to increment, then it will become normal. It will become culture. It will become a tradition. There are differences between culture and the tradition. Tradition is kandisieme. Culture is, this is our thing. You gotta go, because if you don't know it, you can't know it. Then, njogbo afọ, oboro omenala. Now, you people have seen that you are going on the wrong side. You decided to sit down on the truth and try to impose lies on people for we to follow you because you have gun. For we to follow you because you can defend structure. Because we have to follow you because you are voting Soludo. We have to follow you because you are voting P2B. This is dead on arrival. Dead on arrival because you don't know. Kanu Takano has never one day come and say, man, I regret not to fight against the message which Nnamdi Kanu gave to us. Who gave Kanu Takano that message? Have you ever heard anybody again saying, I told you people, give them the blame, let them hear it. Give them the blame. Give them the blame. I told you people, give him slots, work together. Let's keep our differences apart. Then, when we win this struggle, we will go home. Every other person, if I have wronged you, I will tell you one day, I am sorry. It is because we are on a battlefield. I am sorry. Until, if we get Biafra, we forget our differences. Our differences will be apart. It will become a bygone issue. But all of them, they keep on in that ego. in that ego, in job afọ, oboro omenala, you begin to impose impunity on people. How do you expect people whom God have chosen, starting from their birth, to follow your own structure? When we see you tying sheet of papers and cloth, pinching it, saying that you want to kill Simon Ekpa. Those kind of things cannot kill Simon Ekpa because Ogu call for Ike. Are you getting it? So our people miss road, 100% missing road. They miss road completely. And if Igbo people want to be free, it is in this time. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, we have crossed the Rubicon. Do you know what this Rubicon means? This Rubicon means that, you know, when the Israelites left Egypt, they entered the Red Sea. And when they entered the Red Sea, they come across. Then the water then come back and they refilled. This is crossing the Rubicon. You cannot go back. If you go back, you enter inside ocean, you will die off. If you say you cannot move again to the promised land, you will die off again. We have crossed the Rubicon. Anything that will make us not to get Biafra in the time of Nnamdi Kanu and the Simon Ekpa, man, just unu majiraku unu jeje sign ya. Yeah, obedient slave. Obedient slave. That is how it stands. If you people will never understand the secret document which Simon Ekpa reviewed from Lord Lugard, the book Secret of 1902, you don't understand what it means. Or you are here telling me I am talking nonsense. You know, I will not be the only person who will become slave. Are you getting it? Nnamdi Kanu will not be the only person who will become slave. Simon Ekpa will not become the only person who will become slave. Peter Obi will also become a slave. Soludo will become a slave. Bianca Ojukwu will become a slave. Every other person, you inside political solution and the command and control, will also become a slave. I will not be the only person who will be a slave. But what we are doing today, Bible say, do not say that you didn't hear. That is what Bible say. And the blessed are those who hear and they do. You understand? Do not say you didn't hear. If you go out and vote, international communities will say, hey, these people are still confused. Their confusion started since 1914 amalgamation. Up to this very minute, they never know how to gather themselves. That is why the life of Igbo people is upside down. I am hoping to read your comments. I'm hoping to read comments. That's what I enjoy. We don't get nothing. This is not a monetized one. The people who did monetize are the people who is criticizing Simon Ekpa. You see them, they must come and talk. Are you getting it? This is not. We come to teach what you should know. Dike Rwala, eziokwu agwa ya n'ọnụ. Udo dịrị unu.